Clay McKinney, Developer On-Ramp, Introduction to CSS for Developers. And we're talking about getting CSS on your page. We've written your first rule, and we've talked about making a style block in the head section, and we've talked about doing an inline style. The next way I want to show you of how to get how to attach a style sheet to a web page is it's my favorite one. It's the one that's used most often, and that is by linking to an external style sheet that you keep somewhere else, and then you can link a bunch of pages to it, and then all the pages have the same style, and it's cool. Love it. Okay, so first thing I want to do is get rid of this inline style because it's gonna overload everything. It's gonna win. And I'm going to get rid of this style block too. And I want to create the link, but I don't have anything to link to yet. All right, yeah, let's do it. We'll make the link first. Link, and we have to make an href. It's exactly like the syntax for an anchor tag, right? Href equals, and we'll have to come back and fill that in after we make our style sheet. And then we have to say rel equals style sheet, because there are actually several different kinds of links you can make. But rel equals style sheet tells it what kind you really want. Believe that's all you need. I'm going to save that, but right now we don't have anything that it's pointing to, so I don't want to go look at it. Okay. We'll make a new file, and we'll put a rule in here, okay? We will make a rule that says that h1 tags are gray. Actually, they might be English, so let's go with green. I think it is AY, but never mind. Anyway, okay, so here in our Developer On-Ramp folder, you may have called it something else, but this is where all those files we unzipped are. I'm going to make a new folder called CSS. Okay, so now we have a CSS folder. And remember, we're working from this index file. That's where we typed that link element in. Okay, so inside of this CSS folder, my new file is going to be called styles.css, and I'm going to save it as type, let's see, CSS, cascading style sheet. There it is, CSS. All right, so it'll be styles.css in the CSS folder. Got all that? Okay. Now Notepad++ knows that it's a style sheet, so it gave us some color syntax. That's pretty fun. All right, here in my index.html file, my href, all right, we put it in a CSS folder, and inside that folder we named it styles.css. So let's save it now, and let's see, we made our h1s green, right? All right, let's go see how that looks. Okay, we got to refresh it. Hey, it turned green. Isn't that fun? Okay, now, where this really gets fun is when we add the same link to these other pages. Okay, so this is the index page. What is HTML, HTML tags, web graphics, tables, and forms? Let's go find those files and open them. One of them was forms. One of them was tables. One of them was web graphics. One of them was HTML tags. We've already got index open. What is HTML? I think that's all of them. I think that's all the pages that are actually on our site that share that same menu. So we're going to open all of those. And let's see. I want to take the index. I want to take the link that we put here in the index file and put it after the title on all of those pages. You guys ready for this? You know what, before we do this, just so you know I'm not cheating, what is HTML, HTML tags, web graphics, tables, forms. Back to home. Doesn't want to go back to home. Don't know what's wrong with home. Don't care really. We'll figure it out in a minute. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so I copied that already, right? Copy. And then I will paste after the title, paste, okay, save all. Okay, now we'll go over here and we will what is HTML? Oh, it's green now. So all of these pages are sharing the exact same style sheet, and that's why we made it an external page. And it's nice and clean because now we don't have to have these things open to change them. We can change them in one spot and all of them will change. So we could say that here's one. Let's see, green. We can say that HTML, the HTML element, you know, it starts at the beginning of the HTML document, goes all the way to the end and encompasses everything. We could say that it has a background, right? That's a new one. A background of, let's see, let's go with gray. I think that's going to look fine. Gray and green. Okay, so now let's go check it out. Got to refresh. Something's wrong with that. I think, oh, I know what it is. I think I put some of these things in a subfolder. Anyway. Try the English spelling. Yeah. Okay, that works. All right, so now, you know, it doesn't really, it's too dark to go with that green, but that doesn't matter. You get the point. All of our pages, we changed it in one place. They're all updating. Isn't that fun? That's good fun. All right. I don't like this color. I'm not going to like this color either, but I think we'll be able to see it better. We'll pick some better colors. Oh, yeah. Oh, good times. Okay. Well, that's enough fun for now. So I love having the style sheets on their own page, so you don't have any HTML markup anyway, because it's its own syntax and it has its own rules, and have it here by itself is just so nice, right? And we get our own sort of formatting from the Notepad++, telling us what our selectors are and all of our properties, and making everything's just so nice. I just love it. Okay, and then back here, the way we did it, remember we had a link tag, href attribute, and a rel attribute that says it's a style sheet. Okay, now I want you to see a couple of things. This is the cascading style sheets reference for Mozilla Developer Network. It's just as good as the HTML one. So remember that developer.mozilla.org, where you guys went for your HTML reference, same place, CSS reference. So I want to point that out. The other thing I wanted to point out is in the HTML reference at developer.mozilla.org, in the HTML reference, one of the elements is link, and that's the element we've been talking about. We've been talking about the link element, and this is where all of the information about the link element is. including all the stuff about the other things you could link to besides style sheets. All right, so that's it. We're going to leave this link here, and from now on we'll just be able to go to that style sheet file and mess around with it and see it change our whole site. It's going to be fun. All right, thank you, and I'll talk to you next time.